Struggle. The fuck? Do you find her? Fine, mate. Yes! Finally! And someone's gonna drop out now. Hold it. Oh. There goes nothing. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. about this song basically just being survive. Okay, return to Limsa. Okay. Yes, I would like to proceed to the control room.
We Lominsans are sworn to strive. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. On behalf of my people, I give... 'Tis me...
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. This experience, though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would know that I am tutored in one of...
And I... Besides, your art is not...
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be
I am heartened to hear this.
The Vogue?
Aye, I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left.
Nymphilia, please!
It would...
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new... Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind...
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize...
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds, it may be that the Sahagin initially.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtola. Nor am I... But we have as much right to live and...
And so you kill, that you might live.
I'll not deny your reasoning.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But note...
Man has ever put himself to justify his...
Eorzea has become as a raging sea when hopes of
Indeed. Indeed. Wait, what the? Oh, what? Wait, no. When you clearly meant to protect. Of course it's down there, you dumbass. Makoto wish. Somehow I automatically read that name and thought of Eileen's. Okay. Okay. Dancer and Sage. So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But with all the door-eyed ventures about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far East now, what Merlwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Lims is a city of pirates, to be sure. And pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. It might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. Simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary, of do what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it? Lady Akane, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Speak with Minfilia at the rising stones. Kaharu.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took... If you have a moment, When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have... Though I cannot well explain the how of it. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit, thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body... Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor it was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor... And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, as we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed in... And the import of this observation? If the Asian's mode of existence is indeed the same, there exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the... To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet much and more yet remain. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Asians may at last be with Urianger's aid. It is my... Oh, I was just about to send for...
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
I'll do it soon.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many...
No more?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest mag... 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that...
It is done, my lord. I... forgive my impertinence.
Revolution.
Revolution. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it fails us not to speculate. Only I'll give us some word if there are any developments. As you wish. Seventh Heaven. What, are we in Final Fantasy VII now? I apologize for keeping... yeah. God be praised, it is you. Ready and willing to work, same as the Dormants. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. And it is true that we accepted Damon's petition for aid. That decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but I understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? Search valve now and rule down. What kind of name is that? You're having me on.
You must have gathered by now. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. There is a restlessness in the air. Ul'dah is a nation infamous. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there? Plainly, there is none. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by... This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to... While more and more refugees have come to The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, and added it was only a matter of time before the refugees that the immortal flames should choose this of all occasions to...
Indeed. Speak of Reborn and the War Flames. Damn, there's a lot. Fail. Now is not a good time, Akane. My hands are full dealing with refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alpha now, back on your feet already. You may credit Rice with recovery to your excursions. My memories of the ride are still somewhat muddled. Just managed to gain control of the situation. Not entirely, we secured the sea soon enough, but not before the unrest and spread to surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain found. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the building. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents. Progress is slow, yet damnably elusive. There's a walker. Hello. This is Speak with a terrified refugee. What are you doing? Don't draw. Why did you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant and made God strike me down with my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed the cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. What about running then and there, but the others were so excited, he split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing. And then fighting, and everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting and giving no quarter, and... Oh god, the other group! They're still out there! If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was! Being so glad to be level 16. Simply put, he's gone rogue. Okay, back to the chair. Unfortunately not. I'm looking for a match. Wait, look over there. I think that's him. Well, now, which of these covered portions my next? You again? Why are you pursuing me? Sedition? Treason? Revolution? That's preposterous. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a concern's ass about politics? It was business, only business. No, I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. cousin on the one which you seek. He's a fucking rapier, not a bow. Defenders of Eorzea, taking out retained to really tough I've been shot. Richard Slay.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activity.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this...
This information does not leave this room.
Very well.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication, when emotions run high. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog...
Called it.
Teleji Adeleji.
In the game.
But he spoke in favor of...
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation?
Yep.
It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked...
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
That's politics for you.
The destruction wrought by
That's why I don't
Baham...
speak out on it.
What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which there are certain Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military... In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Telegi Adalegi a shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of a
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean.
He walks a path all his own.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to... his sympathy.
It's only business, Rosie.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate...
Omega.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not Alagon inscriptions indicate. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red, given the ends he went to it.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my...
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth...
At present, however...
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides.
Unsurprising.
That he should aspire to world domination.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate...
I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Suns? Not even felt the need to do so is most troubling. But in our best interest, learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. Fortunately, you're already well positioned to do so, Private Shepard. Pray keep us informed of any developments in Cartano. Rude. Be gone, well, this is no place for children. I'm sorry. The fuck you want? You knew this girl. So he visited Stonesville as well. I see. Nope, the man's dead. They were not, I'm afraid. If I can think of several places they might be, if you like, we can go and look for them together. Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret you seek soon. No one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by that pillar over there? I'm quiet at the moment. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Mimodi will know what to do. Legion of Guardians, a need for staff to find them. Dealing with an Ashen would be preferable to this trade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Connie, listen, Inferior. I knew this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Hall. Revenant's Hall? Revenant's Hall before due haste. Enter the sewer. Fucking roasted me there. Remu's back. I'm sorry, it may have. This is not certain. Forgive me, antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda, and so on, Remu is required to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Are we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? Preparations for something ritual indeed underway. Surely not have escaped notice. And so long as Castrium Orleans stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have a guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and I are in agreement, the actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. I maintain observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Uldar drove a number of refugees to seek safety under a concealed canopy of the trees.